What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Are you happy to see me? Because I'm happy to watch you guys watch me. I'm happy to see you guys watch me. I'm happy to see you guys viewing me. So, uh, I should have dropped. I know it's been like almost a week since I posted last, or if not a week. Um, another video should have dropped like a day or two ago, but so I was editing. I realized as I was about to edit, I already put my thoughts, opinion, and everything about certain things together. And as I was editing, I decided to go online. I got online and then I saw new updates, new information based on the things I already spoke on. And I saw new info, new. I was like, oh, no, I have to cancel this video. I cannot post this video like this so that it won't look like an amateur hour. So I had to stop it. But then I spoke on other topics as well. Maybe I'll still post it. Spoke about Wizkid's mom's final burial ceremony, Real Housewives of Lagos, Davido's the birth of Chivido's twins, and then the one that had a little issue was the DO to the TUN versus his in-laws. So I had to just scrap it. So maybe I'll still post it. I don't know. I think the dust has settled already on it. So hello everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, comment on this video. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you want me to speak on, and turn on the post notification bell so you can get notified every time I post a new video. So what are we going to be talking about today? See, I have this long. I don't think I'll be speaking on much, but there's this particular topic that is going to take a lot of time. It's not necessarily a topic. It's an interview that I watched of. I'm a huge fan of Nedu's podcast, by the way. The Honest Bunch. Yeah, the Honest Bunch. I'm a huge fan of theirs. Then I saw a video they just posted. They interviewed Baba D1 Dayo Adeneye of Kenny's Music, and he spoke a lot about how the industry works, how they did it, and how they pioneered this relationship, this Afrobeat relationship with the international market, how they connected the dots, like how they brought our music out and they took it out to the international execs, and a lot of these things, how they brought recognition to Afrobeat and all of that, international recognition to Afrobeat. So he spoke a lot how they started, and a lot of things struck me. A lot of it struck me watching that video. So I'm going to be speaking on that. Then maybe I'll touch on maybe Nigeria. Maybe Nigeria fan war. See, you people should get a job. Get a job. Grown as men and women fighting and arguing. I have a clip of where they were going back and forth. Men. You will be amazed. So, anyways, sit back and watch this video and comment your thoughts. Thank you. Welcome back, guys. So, if I haven't said it before, and I know I've said it before, but if I haven't said it, let me say it again. I am a huge fan of The Honest Bunch by Nedu, Husband Material, Ezine, and Tom. I love that podcast. It's one of the most impactful podcasts you will see on YouTube in Nigeria. They talk about real life things. They talk about so many things that can, informative things, okay, that can also educate you. I know a lot of people see short clips on the internet, and they judge from that short clips and be like, what are you talking about? It's always talking about women. But if you take your time to actually watch these videos, then trust me, you love the podcast, and you also grow to be a fan of the show. I mean, YouTube is not something you can just watch like that. Me too. I did this midnight stuff to watch their videos, and I don't regret it anytime I watch their videos. And then they did one they did this one that I honestly, I was just so impressed. They brought Dayo Adeneye. I said Dayo Adeneye. Dayo Adeneye D1. They brought him on the show, and the interview lasted for about 2 hours or so. I watched everything, and let me tell you, it was really eye opening for me, and I learned a lot from D1. I learned a lot, and also it took me back, way, 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 way back to the times of Kenny's music. Took me back to times of Ray Power, Saturday Night Jams, and all of that. And it took me to the times of Prime Time Africa. Immediately I remember Prime Time. I just remember that song. Prime Time Africa, Prime Time Africa. Yes, so I think they had the artists on Kenny's music label. All of them, they came together and they sang that OJB. That yes so sounded like maybe Two Face or somebody. Mm. Uh, you my radio, you know, na stereo for your TV, you can D1 ID card. Honestly, it just took me back. It just took me back, and now thinking about it, I'm like, where are these guys now in the industry? Where are they right now? Because if we're talking about the turning point of Nigerian music industry, or let me just say African music industry, you cannot you cannot talk about our turning point, our shift. You cannot talk about the industry, the shift of the industry, the music industry, without mentioning Kenny, D1 and ID. You cannot. You cannot. They pioneered, honestly, they pioneered the new wave of Afrobeats, and let me not just say Afrobeats, the Nigerian music industry, the Nigerian entertainment industry. They were one of the pioneers, and especially for the music aspect, they really did their own solid. In fact, so it makes me wonder now when I saw the interview, it makes me wonder like, where are these guys? Where are they? Where are they in the industry right now? And there's something that my mom used to say. It's not as if she used to say it, she says it every time she sees them, or I don't know, some things just come to her mind, and she'll be like, because my mom loves entertainment as well. She really, really loves entertainment. She wanted to be a part of the entertainment industry growing up, but now, parents of then, they would never allow, even D1 spoke on it, they would never allow their kids to be a part of the entertainment industry. They all thought every woman on TV then were ashawus by their own thinking. And that was what my grandfather also thought, that they're all ashawus. Oh, you cannot. And my mom, she definitely had the look. She had the look. This very light skinned, beautiful lady, and she could sing. So she wanted to be a part of the industry. She wanted to sing. She would say her Dolly Parton. She was inspired by Dolly Parton and all of that. But her father, he literally plays the course. See, fathers of then, you people, well, they are gone now. They cannot really hear what we are saying. But they did so much disservice to their kids. Honestly, they did so much disservice to their kids. But my mom was so interested in the industry, and she has kept up with the industry, and she'll always say that if she had like the opportunity, or she had maybe 2 million naira or something, she would organize an award show, and she would specifically invite Keke and D1. She will invite them to come, and she will award them like an award of excellence, because they did no they did the work. They did the work. They did the work. They did the work. You cannot tell us the story of the Nigerian music industry. You cannot tell us that story successfully without including these men. You cannot. You cannot. They did the work. They were the frontliners. I mean, they were the pioneers of record labels in Nigeria. They were the pioneers. They brought us huge stars. They brought us plantation boys, people with classic music, like classic. They brought us plantation boys. They brought us the remedies. They brought us OJB Jezreel, may so rest in peace. Sound Sultan, may so rest in peace. A lot of them. A lot of them. Essence, KSB, Kenneth Best, um, a lot of them. A lot of them. And these people produced evergreen songs that you can still play now and people will still jam to it, not the new era of songs that we have right now. Even though they asked him things on that, they spoke to him, they asked him questions about the new era of songs and all of that. And that man is so intelligent. The way he avoided some questions and the way he answered some questions, very, very smart. He's such a smart man. He didn't put anybody down. He didn't try to, belittle the new guys coming up right now. He said, I mean, they are producing what people listen to right now. So you can't fault the artist for that. Even if somebody asks me a question like that, I'll be like, they are singing trash right now. But he didn't say that, considering the fact that he was one of the people that he was behind the people that produced classic hits like African Queen. You know, some of the best works of Tubaba. So I was educated, honestly. And he also spoke about some things that I actually jotted down. He said something about passion. He he started with how they started with Kenny's music. He went to school abroad. He and Kenny, they've been friends for a few years. He schooled abroad. They both schooled abroad, and they didn't want to come back. But their uncle, late Dr. Raymond Dokwesi, he encouraged them to come back. That what you've learned over there, come here and put it to work, put it to use in your country, so you can grow your country as well. And they studied. They had their masters. I think they did their masters in radio and television or something. So they are professionals when it comes. It's not just something that they, like Yorubas will say. They will say yabara. Something that you just started doing. You didn't study. They actually studied radio and television in school outside the country. They lived in Hollywood. They were everywhere. They would go to the award shows and all of that. They knew everything about the entertainment industry, radios and all of that, and they brought it to Nigeria and they implemented it. And they started the first ever 24-hour radio station, Repower. They started with the help of their uncle, Dr. Imodokwesi. They started it, and he said they put in 7 years of hard work into that without even getting so much money out of it. They were just passionate about it. They were just passionate. So from there, he spoke about your passion towards what you're doing. As I was saying, he said something and he said, follow your passion. If you follow your passion and you keep working at it every single day, there will be a time that people will pay you for doing what you love to do. But then you won't see it as a job because it is your passion. It is something you love doing. It won't be a job to you. He said they would go to work, they will wake up. He personally, he would wake up by, okay, people will pick him up by, the company's car will pick him up by 3:30 or so. He'll get to work. He had some things he had to do. Then after then, he will go from Alagbado. He will go back to Lagos. He will do some things there. Then he will come back to Alagbado. He will do his things there. And you cannot leave if the CEO of the company is still around. And that is true. You cannot leave if the CEO is still there. You have to wait for the CEO to be gone. After the CEO leaves, they will go home. And he says by that time it will be around 12, 1 or something. Then he will get home. Which he was going to wake up by 3 again. So he had like maximum 2.5 hours of sleep, of rest. But he said he didn't feel it. He didn't feel like he was working because it was something he loved doing, that he was passionate about. Then they dedicated 7 years of their hard work, of their lives to that. Then they got an opportunity from Dr. Murray Bruce, Ben Murray Bruce. Then he gave them a slot on, I think, NTA or something. Then they started Primetime Africa. He said it was when they started Primetime that this money started rolling in. Money started coming in. Money started coming in for them. They had a 60 minutes for their show. They had 40 minutes of adverts, 40 minutes of commercial breaks that they had to go on, and they had to be called on. They summoned them. NBC summoned them and told them that no, you cannot do this. You have 60 minutes for your program. You cannot use 40 minutes for commercial breaks. No, no, no. So they had to reduce. But that was when money started rolling in. That was when they got their Homa that time. Ah, breaking news. Homa, Homa. They had, I think, yellow or something. I was like, oh my god. I think that was when people started realizing that there is money in the music business. And then he spoke on some artists that would hit once and they want to leave their record labels. And he said, if you sign a contract, you have to fulfill your contract. You have to fulfill your contract. If you sign a contract of, okay, I'm going to produce 3 albums with you, and then you leave because you think you've blown now, you leave after 1 album. Of course, there's going to be issues. Of course, there's going to be problems. So you always have to read your contract properly. And that made me remember She Must Be Obeyed by Funke Akindele, a new series on Prime. I was like, that is so true. And then it's like some people, they have no choice other than to sign the contract, and that was the case with the lady from She Must Be Obeyed. She was under so much pressure and under so much, she had so much issue going on with her, so she just signed the contract without even really understanding. She didn't even have a lawyer with her. She signed her voice away like that. So a lot of things go on behind the scene in the industry, and he touched on so many things like that. He said a lot. He said a lot. And then Nedu brought up something. He said there should be like a museum of music. A museum of music where you have songs from like songs from the 80s, the 70s. You can have the first lyric written by Fela Anikulapo. You can have the first lyrics written by Two-Face Idibia, or the first Ray Power show, the first clip from the Grammys, because D1 and Kenny, they would go to the Grammys to actually honestly, they would go to the Grammys just to broadcast the Grammys red carpet and everything to us in Nigeria. See the work these people put in to make the Nigerian music industry what it is now, and yet they have never been honored. That is just a slap in the face. That is just a slap in the face. That is just it's highly unbelievable. The likes of Don Jazzy, and I'm not saying this to, I'm not trying to say, oh, Don Jazzy is deserving. Don Jazzy absolutely deserves to be honored, because he also has produced some of the biggest artists we have in Nigeria, and we still have them right now. But these people, till now, they haven't been recognized for their work, like a national honor for the work they have put in. It is unfair. It is unfair. And he also mentioned it. D1 mentioned it. And when he mentioned it, immediately I remembered what my mom would say. I think I already said it I just thought about it. I was like, my mom, she was so right. They have never been honored. And that is just ridiculous. That is a travesty. Honestly, it is a travesty. They should be honored. And I also feel like, for me, they gave every Nigerian artist today, they gave them the, let me say, the buffet, a table of buffet, like, you people should go and eat, and then they sidelined them. The new industry execs and all of this, they sidelined them. But now I feel like they've done it before, they can do it again. They can do it again. My advice to them right now is, I'm small, low, but my advice to them right now is, they should start their own award show. Honestly, they should start it. They should. It's something that they should have done for a very, very long time. They should have done it. They should start their own award for the music industry. They should. They should have. We should have. I don't know if they will call it Kennis. Maybe they should find another name for it. But there should be an award show where they would be the, what should I call them? I don't know the term to call them, because I'm not in the industry, so I don't really know much of the registers. But they should have their own award shows. Yeah, they should. They should. They should. And like I've said before on TikTok, we only have like two award shows that honors music industry in Nigeria. Eddies and Sound City Music Awards, right? That shouldn't be. We should have more than that. We should have more than that. We should have more than, and they should. They should. And I feel like they should be respected. They should be very, 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 very respected. I know a lot of these Gen Zs don't know them. They don't know them. But if you are really if you are really an artist in Nigeria and you say you don't know Kenny, you don't know Kenny's music, then I don't know what you don't know your onions at all. You should know your history. You should learn about your history. So they deserve their flowers while they are still here. And they should also create another table of buffet. Honestly. They should. They deserve much more than they've been shown. Or they deserve much more respect and honor and accolades. Much more than they've been shown in the industry right now. So that's just my opinion on it. You guys should go and watch it. I highly, highly recommend it. So going to BBNaija people, seriously, mercenaries, EK's fans, I don't know what they are called, Angels fans, so Mans fans, they've been bickering on social media for like how many days now? Is everything okay with you people? Hey, I hope everything is okay at home, because I don't understand. Bickering, talking, I have a recording of this. Grown ass men, see the way they were insulting each other. One was talking as if, these people that only say the way he was talking, like he was preaching, like he was selling something.
Disease, animal, look at you. You are just a nobody. Fly me like a pan, and I will fly you like egg. You are just a nobody. Cooking by firewood, idiot without sense. Unwanted mugu, go and die. Sanitize your pan. One deba, your brick deba, smearing dicky. Run away, idiot. Animal without sense. Yes, you just did. Oh, tonto by doing. Look at how you are. Failed being, failed life. Oh, no show. Oh, no.
Unless you are being paid to abuse people on social media, you need to get a life. You honestly need to get a life, and it's not that serious. Your faves will reconcile and they will leave you in the dust. You need to get a life and get a job. Nobody with a job will be on Twitter space and be abusing people for hours and hours and hours. Okay, reconsider your choices in life. May God help you. So thank you guys for joining me today. Thank you for sticking with me from the beginning of this video till the end. Okay, thank you so much. Dalu, Eshe. How did they say thank you in Hausa? Thank you. Thank you for watching. So please comment, like, share, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and turn on the post notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a new video. So have a lovely day, have a lovely night. Have a lovely morning. I don't know what time you're watching this, but have a lovely everything. Thanks. Bye.